The first time I made this video, it was super sassy and partially for comedic effect, even though the sentiment of what I was saying was 1000% accurate and true to what I was feeling. I was really tired of seeing people in Vanguard ranked play not using the correct MP40 builds in a competitive playlist where it's very easy to find information on what the pros are using and what you should be using. I thought that would get better over time and people would eventually start using the correct weapon class setups, and while that's true, in the elite rank where I am currently, it is painful that I'm still seeing the amount of people using incorrect weapon builds. So in today's video, hopefully this is the last time I have to make this, we are going to take a look at the pro class setup for the MP40 SMG in Vanguard ranked play so you guys know what gun to use and how it should be used on the map. I hope that sounds good to you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please leave that like down below for me. Without waiting any longer, let's take a look at the class setup for the MP40. Disclaimer real quick for those of you that may be new to competitive Call of Duty, this is going to be a competitive class setup. It will not be the same as the public match class setup. There are going to be attachments that are either banned or GA'd by the pro players. Gentlemen's agreed not to be used. So if you're wondering why there is an attachment that is not available or I'm not recommending, it is either banned in the rule set or gentlemen's agreed by the pro players, and I tend to abide by the GAs. So with that in mind, here are the attachments you'll need starting from left to right. So starting with the muzzle attachment. If you guys have used the MP40 in Vanguard, you know this gun has little to no recoil. It's very manageable. So there are two attachments you can use in the muzzle slot. I am using the number 3 rifle brake. This is going to be +1 to your accuracy. The other attachment that some pros use is the strife compensator. That's going to be +1 to your recoil control. If you go to the statistics for this gun, the only difference is that the rifle brake does more horizontal recoil control, while the strife compensator does more vertical recoil control with a hit to the horizontal. Either one of these is going to be perfectly fine. They're basically the same attachment because the gun in general just does not have recoil. For the underbarrel slot, you're going to want to use the SMLE pistol grip. I see so many people using the Carver foregrip because it gives you +2 to recoil control. By the time this video ends, I will have said a million times probably, the MP40 does not have a lot of recoil by default. You do not need the Carver foregrip. The SMLE pistol grip is going to give you +2 to sprint to fire speed and +1 to hip fire accuracy. You're going to want the sprint to fire speed to have your gun as ready as quick as possible when you want to get into a gunfight. For the barrel, you're going to want to use the Krausnik 317mm 04B barrel. It is highly accurate and controllable, and it gives you reduced scope sway and gun bob. The other barrels really aren't that good, and their downsides are way worse. This barrel attachment is super duper accurate, and it gives you less idle sway, which is very good for just guns in general. For the magazine attachment, guess what? Can't use any of them. Don't worry about it. Go to the next attachment. For the ammo type, you're going to want to use lengthened. It's going to give you +3 to bullet velocity. This is going to make your bullets go faster. It'll hit their targets quicker. It'll make the gunfights at range a little bit easier. For your optic slot, I usually say this is personal preference, but in this case it's not. There is an objectively better attachment for this slot. You're going to want to use either one of the alternative iron sights. I'm using the Krausnik ISO 1M iron sight. It gives you a bigger sight picture and it gives you +1 to ADS speed. So literally it makes things easier to see, and it'll give you a little bit of a buff to your ADS speed. I saw some people comment on my Thompson video a while back saying that the ADS speed buff wasn't that big of a difference, but I mean, whenever you're playing against good players that shoot back, yes, it makes that much of a difference. For the rear grip, you're going to want to use the stippled grip. It's going to give you +2 to recoil recovery, which isn't that big of a deal, but the +1 to initial accuracy and recoil, that is your centering speed. It helps you snap the targets. That's the one we're worried about. This is why you should use it. For the stock, you want to use the Krausnik 33M folding stock. It's going to give you +2 to sprint to fire speed, +1 to overall movement speed because you want to be mobile with an SMG, and then you're losing that -1 to initial accuracy and recoil we just got, but do not worry about that. Why not worry about it? Because your proficiency is going to be brace, and guess what? You're right back to where you started with that initial accuracy and recoil. And then for the kit, this one is personal preference. I'll let you guys pick whichever one you want. I am using quick, and most of the pros also use quick. It's +1 to your sprint speed. As I mentioned before, with an SMG, you're going to want to be mobile around the map. You're going to want to break timings. This is going to help you break timings and be a zoomy boy around the map. This is objectively the best one in my opinion. Here is a look at all the attachments for this build of the MP40. Take a screenshot if you need to, then we'll show the entire class. The MP40, obviously, the rat pistol, we have fortified radar and double time, you have the frag grenade, and then the stun grenade. And then if you go over to my S&D class, the only difference here is that I have ninja so I can be quiet. Now we're gonna hop into some gameplay so you guys can see the gun in action. It's a Tuscan hardpoint. At some point I think I go on a 13 or 14 kill streak. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. I'll talk to you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace, boys and girls.
A fool beats his meat, only the wise man defeats it.
I wonder if the two Jack Me Hoffs are playing together. This is a team of 4, so. Our side you, jumping our side.
I'm staring at Zeke, you guys push through. Two outer.
Just
I got one. Last guy's out of rock.
dude. I have to reload. Two. Their side, you. Their tree.
Pushing out church. I have no textures again.
We spawn church now.
No texture
Damn it.
Tuscan. That's
Yeah.
what we call them. On absolute, their side you.
What?
I spawned out.
That's one shot. God. Fuck.
One back, two in.
Spawning alley. I'm
Church
looking at
dead.
flat.
You're coming tower, tower. One truck dead.
Another one truck dead.
Alley.
One
Alley.
alley.
One shot.
He's one shot again.
Got him. There's like 3 on site.
Stunned alley.
Alley.
Rooftop too.
Pushing to the B5.
They're trying to pinch. I'm looking at P1.
I needed arch.
Back 2-2-2. One's a weak. Site
I
dead.
got one arch. I got another guy. Fire.
Hold on.
Arch. Arch is
And
one
also
shot
down.
on hill.
Top church dead. Candles and back
Candles
church.
dead.
I think I got candles.
I got candles. P1 side. P1 dead. Another one.
Mid-
P1.
mid
P1
dead.
dead.
I'm gonna push out P1.
Stunning it.
Watching
There's
video.
one here. Nope. We can double hit this. There's 2 here.
Studying it. Site's one shot. There's 2 in. Front church. 2 more.
Alley. Naded their side. Weak to a nade their side.
Getting over.
Super weak. I'm super
Out to their
weak.
side.
Can't compete.
Out to their
That was
side.
me.
Oh, that's my bad, teammate. One's going new already.
Alright, I'm rotating. I'm gonna push through church.
Already here. Keep going. Though.
One outer rock.
Outer.
Downhill.
Dead.
One mid.
I spawned
Far
back,
side.
back church.
Church side
Side
you.
dead. Church side, you dead.
Outer rock.
Another one, you. 2-2-2.
Stunning
I think
tree.
I-
There's gonna be one mid. Stun their tree.
I spawned church.
Stun their tree. Absolute their tree. I'm getting naded.
Mid dead. Another
Still
one
their
mid
tree.
dead.
Last guy's their tree. Outer rock.
Top fire.
Rock is
Fire's
dead.
one shot. Mid. He's gonna push me, but he's dumb.
Bottom church dead.
Zig.
You dead.
Big dead.
He's you.
Hill dead. Outer rock.
That's
I
all.
got him.
I'm close. I'm 1 kill off a streak.
I'm staring at Zig.
Let me have Zig. Let him run through. Let me get the freebie.
He's top fire.
Yeah. I'm really banking on them just kind of running by me so I can get my streak. There he is. He's dead. Alright.
Alley. I'm double stunned. Alley's one shot.
Alley's dead. Alley's dead.
One on hill.
He spawned in the
Spawning
back.
alley.
Look church. I'm on a 10 streak. Church dead again.
No one Zig.
Top radio.
Right.
Top
Radio.
radio. Weak.
Radio dead. P5. P5's one shot. He's coming down out radio.
Bottom church behind me.
Teammate got one. Got 2.
Church dead.
Spawning mid. I'm going next. Let me get on the Godhead. You want to push out church side so we get those spawns? Nading Zig.
I'm gonna
On
pinch stick
site one
fire.
shot. Dead.
I got fire.
Ah, Zig too.
Outer, dude, they finally killed me. I was on a 14. Whatever. I spawned P1. I have church. They spawn like back
No, he's
tower.
weak. God damn
And they
it.
funnel through
Two in.
alley.
Stunning over. I'm getting naded.
Bitch, get in the contest corner, you puss!
Nading stairs. Front door.
One step. Yeah, still steps.
Step still.
Weak pushing in.
Spawning plat. I'm gonna try to get through and go to the fire if I can. He's on the
One
roof.
steps.
Dead.
I'm gonna streak off rotation. One well, one on point.
One
I'm
outer
going to
tree.
kill the guy back point. There's gonna be 3 coming from old. 3 dead. Last guys are coming through mid.
I'm looking through mid now. One dead. Well.
Stunning Zig.
Watching
Stunning
right.
tree.
teammate.
One dead. Their tree. Another one. Contesting. He's outer. He's laying down.
Hitting their tree.
We flipped their church.
I got 1. Got 2.
I'm gonna push out.
I'm
their
hitting.
side.
Are you careful? Careful.
I got 3.
Zig. Nading Zig. Nothing.
Bottom church, 2 church going mid. 1 might, 1 top. He went top. Top and mid, look you.
Careful on radio steps.
Radio steps is absolute.
I'm trying to go all the way around.
Plat's dead. Bill's dead. Last guy's tower. Please kill him. Thank you.
Looking at radio.
They're gonna be alley. They're gonna be alley. Spawn church. All alley. All of them. All of them. I got 2.
That's all.
Got 2.
Back.
Damn, the little brophy, you trying to kiss tuck? No? My fault.
No.
Not that bad. Oh. Should have done it to him.
Can't. He got scared and ran away. I almost had it straight up 2.0.